Inside Leonor's military life, the brutal training that is changing her forever. At dawn, while most teenagers are still asleep, Princess Leonor is already standing in formation. Her boots strike the cold ground in perfect rhythm. Her shoulders are squared, her gaze fixed forward, her breathing controlled. There are no cameras, no royal privileges, no special treatment, only discipline, exhaustion, and relentless pressure. This is not a ceremonial display. This is real military life. Behind the elegant gowns, polished speeches, and royal smiles, Princess Leonor of Spain is enduring one of the toughest transformations any modern royal has ever faced. And what she is going through will change her forever. Stay with us until the end, because the deeper we go into her military journey, the more astonishing, emotional, and inspiring it becomes. Right finger, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more powerful royal stories, exclusive updates, and behind-the-scenes revelations. Your support keeps this channel growing. A princess steps into the unknown. When Princess Leonor entered Spain's military academy, the world saw tradition in action. But few realized just how extreme her training would become. Unlike ceremonial military education designed for royal appearances, Leonor's training is full-scale, physically brutal, mentally exhausting, and emotionally transformative. She does not receive special privileges. She wakes before sunrise. She runs miles in heavy boots. She carries heavy equipment. She endures harsh weather. She follows orders without exception. For the first time in her life, Leonor was stripped of royal comfort and thrust into an environment built entirely on discipline, obedience, endurance, and resilience. This was no symbolic rite of passage. This was survival training for leadership. Why Spain demands military training from its future queen. In Spain, the monarch holds the constitutional role of commander-in-chief of the armed forces. This means Leonor must understand military structure, tactical decision-making, soldier psychology, leadership under pressure, national defense strategy. But more importantly, she must earn the respect of those she will one day command. Soldiers do not follow titles. They follow strength, credibility, and shared sacrifice. That is why Leonor must endure the same hardships as every cadet. No exceptions, no shortcuts. The shock of the first days. Insiders reveal that Leonor's first weeks were some of the most difficult of her life. The sudden shift from palace life to military discipline was overwhelming. Her days became rigid, exhausting, and unforgiving. Her schedule included 5 a.m. wake-ups, intense physical drills, weapons training, tactical exercises, classroom strategy lessons, night inspections. Every minute of her day was accounted for. There was no room for hesitation. Every mistake carried consequences. Every weakness was exposed. Yet, instead of breaking, Leonor adapted. The physical transformation. One of the most visible changes in Leonor is her physical conditioning. Before military training, she was known for her elegance and grace. Now, she is developing strong muscle tone, enhanced endurance, sharpened reflexes, combat readiness. Her body is being reshaped by constant running, weight training, obstacle courses, combat drills, endurance marches. Reports suggest that Leonor regularly completes long-distance marches carrying heavy packs, pushing her limits far beyond what most teenagers ever experience. Her transformation reflects not just physical growth, but mental resilience. Breaking down to build up. Military training is designed to break individuals down psychologically, only to rebuild them stronger. Leonor faced sleep deprivation, extreme discipline, emotional isolation, constant evaluation. Every cadet is pushed to their breaking point. And Leonor was no exception. She endured moments of self-doubt, physical exhaustion, emotional stress. But each challenge strengthened her mental armor. She learned to remain calm under pressure, to obey before questioning, to lead by example, to endure discomfort without complaint. This process is forging a leader capable of commanding respect. Learning to lead, not command. One of the most profound lessons Leonor learns is that true leadership is not authority, it is responsibility. She is trained to protect those under her command, make decisions that could save lives, remain composed in crisis, carry the burden of leadership. Her instructors reportedly treat her exactly like other cadets, offering no special exemptions. In fact, she is often pushed harder. Not because she is weak, but because she is destined for greatness. Weapons training, a shocking reality. Perhaps the most startling aspect of Leonor's military life is weapons training. From rifles to tactical drills, she learns precision shooting, combat readiness, defensive strategy, battlefield awareness. This is a stark contrast to her public image. Yet, it is essential. As future commander-in-chief, she must understand the realities of warfare, not just from a political perspective but from a human one. Endurance marches, testing the limits. One of the toughest challenges Leonor faces is endurance marching. These brutal exercises require cadets to march for hours, carry heavy packs, navigate rough terrain, maintain strict formation, follow commands without hesitation. Under burning sun or freezing rain, Leonor marches alongside her peers. No royal exemptions, no rest privileges, just pain, exhaustion, and determination. Emotional isolation, the hidden battle. Perhaps the most difficult challenge is emotional. Leonor lives separated from her family, friends, and familiar comforts. She must face isolation, suppress vulnerability, maintain emotional control. Her role requires strength, but also emotional sacrifice. She is learning to stand alone, because one day, she will rule alone. How military life is changing her personality. Those who observe Leonor closely say her military training has reshaped her character. She has become more disciplined, more confident, more composed, more authoritative, more introspective. Her posture is firmer, her voice is steadier, her presence is commanding. She is no longer just a princess in preparation. She is becoming a leader. Public reaction, shock, admiration, and pride. When images of Leonor in military uniform first surfaced, public reaction was intense. Many were shocked, some were skeptical, but most were deeply impressed. Spaniards saw a young woman embracing duty, a future queen earning respect, a monarch in the making. Public approval for Leonor skyrocketed. Her sacrifice resonated deeply with ordinary citizens. Why this training will shape her reign. Leonor's military education is not about tradition. It is about preparing her to face crisis, conflict, and national emergencies. Spain, like every nation, faces unpredictable threats. Leonor must be ready. Her training ensures she will remain calm under pressure, command authority, act decisively, lead with courage. These experiences will define her reign. The psychological burden of the crown. Every step Leonor takes in her military life reminds her of the weight she carries. The crown is not privilege. It is burden. It is expectation. It is sacrifice. Her training forces her to confront this reality daily. A young woman transformed. Military life is reshaping Leonor into a warrior of discipline, a leader of integrity, a symbol of resilience. Each exhausting drill brings her closer to the queen she must become. A future forged in fire. When Leonor eventually ascends the throne, she will carry with her the memory of cold mornings, the pain of exhaustion, the lessons of discipline, the strength of endurance. These experiences will shape every decision she makes. Final thoughts. The making of Spain's strongest queen. Princess Leonor's military training is not a chapter in her life. It is the forge in which her destiny is being shaped. Through hardship, exhaustion, and discipline, Spain is building a queen who will not rule from comfort, but from experience. And that may make her one of the strongest monarchs Europe has ever seen. Right finger if you enjoyed this exclusive look inside Princess Leonor's military life. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share for more royal stories, deep insights, and powerful behind-the-scenes revelations. Your support helps us continue bringing you the content you love.